everybody, and welcome to Passion Theory. Will I share with you where I share with you some of my passions. One of them happens to be thrifting and reselling, and this is a thrifting haul. I will tell you what I paid for it, what I think I can get for it, and eventually when I sell some stuff, I will tell you what I did get for it. Some other of my passions that you might see on this channel are gardening, art, canning, sewing, and other such fun items and things. And if you're not here for that, you don't have to watch those videos. And if you don't like this, you don't have to watch this video. Now into the video. The first thing I purchased are these teeny tiny, most likely based on the design, made in India, brass. Looks like someone used them as candle holders. But I will be using them as tiny goblets or to display rock pieces or as candle holders. These will go into my curated witchy boxes. I will clean out all this wax, and I do make and sell curated based on you, based on what you like. Monthly subscription boxes for witches, pagans, and those who are into spell work and magic. I sell these boxes. These will go into some of my boxes. So some of this stuff, I won't tell you what I'm going to get for it because I'm not going to get anything for it. I am going to put it in a monthly subscription box. Maybe eventually I will show you when I make one. I will tell you maybe the person's interests and then what I chose for them, and yeah, that can be on here too. This here is a carved, painted, very light wooden toucan. I paid $2 for him. Typically for these small folk art type wooden things, I get anywhere from 15 to 20, depending on the subject. Sometimes around 25. Just depends on how well it's done, what the subject is, but I don't mind taking $2 and turning it into 15. And I have here, same thing, probably the same artist. I have a parrot. I will most likely sell these two separately, as the interest in parrots and the interest in toucans, while it can overlap, is sometimes not there. So I will try selling these separately, and then if they don't sell within the year, I will repackage them and sell them together. This one was also $2. This very nice fall looking dove bird is a candle holder. I spent $2 on it. I plan on putting it in a witchy box. However, I have not looked it up. Sometimes I buy stuff for my witchy boxes and then I investigated a little further and found out this is part of Party Light. And I know I have sold Party Light before for about $20. So if that's the case, it will be sold by itself for however much it's going for. However, if it's not going to make me at least $5 to $10 profit, that's after shipping, after cost of materials to ship, all that stuff, then it will go in a witchy box. This is a very interesting carved zebra spoon. I paid $1 whole for it. I'm thinking I could probably make 10 to 15 on it, and it's extremely light, so basically nothing on shipping. If it does not sell, this will go in a witchy box. People have different animals that they really are looking for that are hard to find for them. And cool little wooden spoons are always appreciated by the pagan community. I found 2 of these very nice vintage plastic, so they're light and can hang on your wall without causing too much problems. Butterflies for $3 each. Now here's the conundrum with these. I'm pretty sure I can get probably 25 to 35 for these as a set. However, They also would go really good in witchy boxes, and I could separate them and put them into 2 different witchy boxes. But you see, they're like this brownish gold, and as you can see, my room is comprised of green and gold, and also dark browns. I have a lot of dark wood furniture in my room. So, kind of like a magic ancient forest type of a theme going on here. I really like these. I might keep them. I say, if they sell, I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put them up, not in a witchy box. I'm going to put them up. And if they sell for $35 or more, then someone can have them. But if not, I'm going to keep them. I'll put them up for a year. If they don't sell in the year, I'm going to keep them and put them on my wall. These little adorable vintage mermaids. They look like they were hobbyist pieces, like, you know, paint your own pottery, they fire it for you type of a thing. These 2 are not signed. However, they were all sold by the same person. They have the same... It's like this particular place I got these at was a consignment store. So the people who are selling it have their initials on there. These were all $1 each. They were all sold by the same person. So I'm guessing they were all done at the same time. This one is actually signed on the back. And it is signed 1968. So, they are indeed vintage. I have seen these type of little mermaids go up for a lot of money. So I have to do more research on them because I don't know if that was an original design that was then copied by a hobbyist type of a place, and these might be worth less. Based on no research whatsoever, I would sell this as a set, even though this little girl is kind of different. I might split them up into 2. Actually, because these look like they go together, and this one doesn't really. They're very small. They're like 3 inches. If I sold them all 3 together, I would probably sell them from 30 to 40. If I sold just these 2, I'd probably sell it from like 20 to 30. And if I sell this one by herself, I like her design way better actually than these. I like the colors. This is a manufacturing error. This is a glaze that happened when it was fired, so that's not that big deal. But I like the coloring on this. I like how this one's done more. So I think I would actually sell this one from 15 to 20 by itself. I don't know if I'll get that, but that's what I would like to see. This is my cat, Kali. She's 19. I don't argue with her. We have an understanding. I've had her since I was 15, and my dog found her as a kitten and brought her home. We lived on a farm, an old farm. We didn't use it as a farm, but it used to be an old farm. So we had a big swath of land, and my mom's dog brought her home one day. So I don't know where we don't know where she came from. There was no, there was a bunch of feral cats, but we hadn't seen any moms with kittens. And the feral cats were like living in the woods behind our house. They weren't ours. But he just brought her home nicely. He used to bring us baby bunnies too that we'd have to tell him, no, we cannot keep. And we have to go find where the bunny nest in our yard was and put them back. But he thought they were puppies that needed a home. So he brought this one home, and she was a very spicy little thing, and she is still very spicy. She is a long, long line of feral cats. And she's barely domesticated, just basically only likes me and my husband. She used to love me. Now she puts up with me because my husband is now her favorite person. And she just begs for his attention and cuddles him all the time. But yeah, she's a little bit of a crazy kitty. Huh. Play kitty, what are you doing? Meow. Hey. You walking on all my stuff? Alright, I try to keep my stuff that I sell away from the cats. However, sometimes, like in this instance, when I'm filming them, she walks on them. Aside. Luckily, this kind of things don't carry dander.